Why are you on these apps? What is your ultimate goal?
So my ultimate goal is to be in a committed relationship. I'm on the apps because it's the most efficient way to meet people, and I'm not really sure how to approach women in a lot of situations, and like if they don't want to be bothered. Like I've occasionally approached women on the subway, but I just feel like everybody's like kind of in their own space, and I feel like a little bit like I'm harassing them. I mean, I always did it in like a nice way. I wasn't like, pull their headphones out. It was just like start talking to them about something. But like, generally I feel like I don't want to invade somebody's personal space. So I feel like if somebody's on an app, obviously they're interested in talking to people, and so
but you're my first Jswiper, so I'm really excited about that. Do your parents have issues with you like dating someone that's not Jewish?
My mom doesn't care at all. My dad cares a little bit.
Really?
But like obviously it's not a deal breaker. Like we love someone. My sister dated somebody for 2 years who was definitely not Jewish, and everybody in her family loved him.
Oh, okay.
So, and my dad would have been totally okay with her marrying him. So like, it's not a deal breaker. And even if my dad was like, you have to date someone Jewish, I'd be like, that's nice. I know you will love me anyway. Like, I'm not gonna limit myself to that. And I think having differences, somebody coming from a different religious background is actually like more interesting to me, because like you find out, like it's like you have more to talk about. Because if somebody like grew up in like similar Jewish situation, sure, you can like talk about, oh, this is what I did in Hebrew school, this is what I did in Hebrew school. But if somebody's like, I don't know, like Zoroastrian or grew up in like a Muslim family or something, it's just like I have a bunch of questions to ask you. I'm interested,
Okay. So the internet is calling women who post provocative, like, and sexual photos, they call it being thirsty. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I've heard of that on BuzzFeed,
What are your thoughts on women who do that?
I mean, they have every right to post like whatever they want. If I come across on Tinder a profile like that, I'll be hesitant to swipe right, just because, like, I mean, it depends. Like, if you're just like, wearing like a sexy dress, that's one thing. Some people like post themselves in underwear, and I'm like, that's totally okay, but like maybe she's looking for a hookup, and I'm not looking for that. Because generally, if your profile picture is you in your underwear, like you're probably looking for something that I'm not really looking for immediately.
Do you ever fear coming across too desperate, eager, or overly available?
Sometimes my sister will be like, you're being too like nice and asking too many questions. But like, I don't really care, because like then again, if they don't like it, like, we live in a city of 8 million people. Like somebody's gonna somebody's gonna be okay with me asking questions about their job.
Have you found any commonalities in the women that are reaching out to you on these dating apps?
People are more likely to date me if they're Jewish. They're more likely to want to date me if they're Jewish.
Interesting.
Yeah. The weird thing is, Jewish parents, like, they're doing it for their parents a lot of the time, and Jewish parents just care that the person's Jewish.
Really?
Which is like weird to me. They don't care if they never went to synagogue in their life. If their mother is Jewish, the parents are happy.
Huh.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So I think that's why some of them do it. Some people are like interested in me as a person, which I much prefer. I had a non-Jewish girlfriend who kind of like was interested in me, I think partially because I was Jewish, and she like fetishized it, and that was a little weird to me.
Yeah. What do you dislike about it?
Dislike about online dating? It's just so much of the work is focused on guys. Like, guys have to do so much of the work. Like, if I didn't actively I have to swipe a lot more to get, like, if I swiped for an hour, I'd maybe get 5 matches. If my sister or, like, another woman swiped for an hour, she'd get hundreds of matches. She'd get hundreds of matches. People write to her first. Like, I have to think of something individual and witty to say to every single woman. I have to determine when's the right time to ask for a number. I have to determine when's the right time to text. Sometimes you get their number and text them and then they never respond. So, like, it's just like I have to like do all this calculated thing, and it just feels like a process. And every time like I'm like, oh, I'm not going to see this person again, or this person's like, hey, I'm not, like, I don't want to see you, like, I don't want to go out with you again, the process starts over. So it's gotten to feel like almost like factory-like, you know, to get to that first date.